Facebook training. We're going to have a free Facebook to know how to run a sponsored ads. But right now, before I start, I'm going to share my screen to have like a proper introduction for some people who do not know me. Okay. Yeah. If everyone can see my screen, please type 111. If you can see my screen, please type 111. Okay. Okay, thank you. Okay, yeah. Sorry, no, it's going out. Okay, before I start, I want to have like a proper introduction. My name is Kels. I'm Dr. Kels. I'm a business consultant. I'm a real estate investor and management consultant. I'm the founder of an organization called Nigerian Real Estate Investment for Diasporans. The organization was founded last year when we found out that a lot of Nigerians abroad has fallen victim of fraudulent activities. So we created a bond, or we created an organization to bridge that gap, to avoid people from falling victims for fraudulent activities. Some people send money to their family and they end up not getting what they paid for. So it's an annual event. As a result of the COVID-19, we couldn't have a proper conference this year. I'm also the MD of a real estate company in Nigeria called the Shore Frame Total Investment Limited. We provide real estate consultation tips, and we are a real estate development company. I'm an international license management consultant. So I'm here. Today's presentation we had the last class 2 weeks ago. So today we are having a free class on digital marketing. How you can start up your digital marketing career, leveraging on the internet. It's something you can do alongside your main job. I always tell people that there are several ways you can make money online, but it all boils down to your mindset, because some people believe in working hard, which doesn't tally with my philosophy. When you have your phone and you have the internet, you can make a certain amount of money legitimately, on a monthly basis. So this is a quadrant developed by Robert Kiyosaki. It simply identified the employee, business owner, self-employed, and investor. How 95% of the world population are employees, and 5% of the people who own the wealth of the world are investors, business owners. So it's basically, the reason we had to include this slide is to let you have like an open mindset, to embrace whatever we're going to talk about today. It's not so you can still have your job and run whatever side businesses you're running. I have a full-time job, and at the same time I'm still running my business. It's not affecting, so there's no excuse for being broke or for failure, sort of. So yeah, before I dive into this slide, let me share my screen, my website with you. Not my website, sorry, a link. It's called Internet Life Stats, right? This is basically, network is loading. So this simply means this is giving you live statistics of people on the internet right now as we speak, right? 4.5 billion internet users in the world as at this moment. Total number of websites, 1.7 billion websites, 165 billion emails has been sent today already. Google searches so far, 4.5 billion. Right now, this is a live statistics. If you can see my screen, you can see what I'm saying. Blog posts written today, 4.3 million. Tweets sent out today, 490 million. 4.5 videos viewed today on YouTube. 54 million photos has been uploaded on Instagram today. So what does this simply say is that the internet is big enough. Internet traffic today is 5.1 billion gig. It's a large space. They say the sky is big enough for everyone to, the sky is big enough for birds to fly. So this is what it simply means. These are your target audience. This is the market for you. So imagine you having to reach, 4.5 billion. I did a training last 2 weeks and launched my podcast, and the reception has been amazing. The sweet thing about it is that most of the people who are giving me feedback are people I don't even know. Some people have launched their brands, some people are inspired to start something. The ones who have issues reached out to me. So there's something called imposter syndrome. I had that, but I was able to overcome it initially. Starting was very difficult, and today I'm happy with the response I've been getting. To see that, okay, publishing on the internet reached out to a lot of strangers that I don't even know about. So this just simply means that you can make money. These are the number of people you are reaching out to. So it simply means that you can make money on the internet. So let me go back to my slide. So components of digital marketing. Yeah, digital marketing is a component of marketing that utilizes internet and online-based technologies such as, desktop, mobile phone, other digital media as platform to promote products and services. It's just a platform instead of the regular traditional marketing where you have to do media, newspapers, posters and all. This, you market or you reach your target audience by sitting in your house or by using your phone. You don't really need to sweat about it. There are several ways you can. This is what the presentation is about, teaching you how or telling you how, or several opportunities you can make money from just using your phone. This whole lockdown, I've made the highest amount of money as a result of the global, the global pandemic. It didn't really, my job was affected, but because I had other businesses I was running on my phone, it didn't really, affect me financially, sort of to say. So digital channels, the ideas or the businesses we're going to talk about, these are the channels you can use to push your brand to reach your target audience. Is businesses leverage digital channels such as search engine optimization. What search engine optimization simply means is that when you are designing a website, for example, there's something they call keywords, right? So on your website, you use some specific keywords such that when your customer or your target customer searches it on Google, your website pops up as the top 10, right? So for instance, now, and I want to buy a property in Lagos, and your keyword is landed property in Igbejuleki, right? Or C of O land in Igbejuleki. So I can go online and just search C of O land in Igbejuleki, Lagos, right? Your website will be the top 10 websites that is going to pop up on the Google search engine. This is as a result of effectively using the search engine optimization. So when we start teaching web design class, it's going to be indoctrinated into it. So you know how to use the right keywords to channel your right client or audience or the right traffic to your website. 2 weeks ago when we had the training, we taught Google Analytics, how you can see your live users, monitor their behaviors, monitor their demographic and their location, so that it can enable you to have your consumer insights and make you to deliver your services to the right audience. So there's social media. I've closed a lot of deals. Since I'm doing real estate, 90% of my clients has been online, Instagram, WhatsApp, email marketing. So social media is a very, very effective tool for putting your brand or for your personal branding and closing deals. Email marketing also is one of the strategic digital channels you can use to reach your target audience. Websites to connect with current and prospective customers, which I stated earlier. When you create your website, how you can use the search engine optimization, give consumers, your customers, up-to-date information about your brand and your services. So amazing facts, which I just showed you a few minutes ago. Today alone, we've had 6.8 billion searches on Google, 43 million users on YouTube, 800,000 photos uploaded on Instagram. All this shows us that the world is large enough for anyone to make the best use out of it. So dynamics of digital marketing, right? What dynamics simply means is that this digital marketing is a broad course. Yeah, it's not something we can learn in an hour or two. So, but as time goes on, these are the things you can learn, or you can learn one or two and master it. But all these tools helps you to become a very good and effective digital marketer. So the first one is Facebook marketing, right? Lead generation. We're going to do that for free today on this class for some people, because after the training, some people got back to me that they were having issues with running their sponsored ads. So we're going to do like a real life demography or a sample to see how you can use Facebook. 2 years ago, when I was in Nigeria, before I traveled, I decided to test run something. I made some shipments from China, and I sold everything online. None was offline, and I sold that thing within a week, right? So and most people, they complain, okay, they don't have money to rent a shop, or they don't know what to do, or they don't know how to start a business. So there are a million and one things you can do. I leveraged on Facebook. I ran a sponsored ad. I ordered the goods from China, importation, and everything everything I bought, everything I ordered, I sold it times two of the price. It was really relatively cheap, and I made 100% profit on it. So I know what I'm saying when I talk about Facebook marketing is one of the most important tools for marketing your products. Last year, when we had an event on Nigerian real estate investment in diasporas, some of the clients that we sold properties to knew about the conference from the sponsored ads we ran on Facebook, right? I've never seen them before. So it's a very good tool you can use to reach out to your target audience. Google Analytics, we did that 2 weeks ago. I talked about it briefly some minutes ago, how you can track your customer insights, consumer behavior, demographic, location, age, to enable you target your right customer, or to know, okay, where your customers are coming from, what they are looking out for, the particular page on your website that they visit frequently. What page on your website, what are they looking out for? So Google Analytics does that for you. Content marketing, it's a form of marketing whereby you promote your goods and services using a very good content. For instance, like I said, one of the people that got inspired from my podcast did a free video for me as a way of promoting my service in real estate. That's content marketing. So it could be in form of comedy, it could be in form of action, whatever way, whatever works for you. But it has to be strategic or a way to engage, because Nigerian or humans generally, their attentive span lasts for, I think, 25 seconds. So whatever content you're trying to promote, it has to be able to engage the users for that specific time. Search engine optimization, I already talked about that. Search engine marketing, same thing. Lead generation, email marketing, WhatsApp marketing, website creation, and podcasting. So these are dynamics of digital marketing that you're going to learn in a digital marketing class. We can't treat everything today because it's a broad course. It's something that takes time to learn, and to master. So we're just going to do Facebook marketing today. So how to start, the purpose of this seminar today is how to start a digital marketing career. So the first thing you need to do is to find a mentor, right? Mentorship is key. You need to work with a mentor that will walk you through the process and hold your hand. A friend of mine contacted me 2 weeks ago. She did a digital marketing course and she didn't know how to go about it. She was asking me, where do I start? I finished the course, she got a certificate, but she doesn't know what to do about it. So this is how to start a digital marketing career. You get a mentor that would, compel you to enabling you follow up your action plans. You have to have like a SMART goal that you can effectively follow through to make you become a professional or a consultant in digital marketing. The second thing you need to do is to get a job as a digital marketer. There are a lot of companies or organizations. I did an advert on my status on WhatsApp And an MD of a company contacted me that he's interested in my services as a digital marketer. So but he is going to be using me as a consultant, not like not as an employee. So to get a job as a digital marketer, you send out your CVs to company, corporate bodies, organizations, for them to employ you as a digital marketer. Or you can either become a freelancer or a consultant in digital marketing, right? To become a freelancer, you have to run adverts on your brand. That's why I talked about personal branding on my last podcast. So there are different platforms. There's Fiverr. There are several platforms you can use to become a freelancer or a consultant. You can be your own individual personal brand, leveraging on social media, Instagram, Facebook, running ads for yourself, for brands and businesses to, reach out to you for your services, the service you render. Now, the secret is this: in order for you not to be broke or to always have money, you either need to be selling a service or a product or solving a problem. If you're not doing any of this, then there's every possibility that, okay, it gets to a point whereby you run out of cash. So the fourth way you can start a digital marketing career is to become a blogger or YouTuber, right? Let me give you an instance of a website I created for one of my clients. So there are several ways you can become a blogger. There's a global issue going on right now called Black Lives Matter, right? So you can either talk about that or you talk about raping or COVID-19. Start a YouTube channel addressing a particular issue in your area or that matters to you, that is burning in your heart. So this website, we created it for, hold on, make sure you guys can hear me. How do you put that? Okay, hold on, I will respond to your question. Just give me a minute. Thank you. So yeah, this is an example of a website I created for a client of mine. Our team did this. So it's called Plan B with Oge, right? It's a blog. It's a passion. What she does is she runs homemade businesses, right? She's a digital marketer. She's a network marketer as well. So she reached out to me. So we were able to create a website for her platform. So now what this simply means is that, for example, you have a website, right? You can use your website as a medium to reach your audience. Create a niche for yourself. That's why I gave instances of what your niche should be. Is it going to be societal issues? Is it going to be business? Is it going to be entertainment? Is it going to be finances? Whatever issue you want to use. Is it going, like for her, this is working from home, run a successful business from home, right? Which is very effective for this class we are doing. So anybody that comes to this website will be interested in knowing how to run a business from home, and they can always contact her because her WhatsApp contact is already linked to the website. So this is an example of having a blog. So with this, once you have a website or a blog, using the search engine optimization we talked about, using the Google Analytics, you can always channel traffic to your blog, running Google sponsored ads, and all of those. So the most interesting one for me that I love the most is becoming an affiliate marketer, right? They said sales is one of the most difficult and the most lucrative job in the world. You can argue with me, but I've been doing sales for 10 years, so I know what I'm saying. It's the most lucrative job in the world. So becoming an affiliate marketer gives you easy money. Most people argue with me, like I have a couple of friends who argue with me that to make money is hard, but that's not my mantra because I've made sweet, clean money several times with my phone for doing little or nothing. That's one of the benefits of becoming an affiliate marketer. So with this affiliate marketing program, you can earn as low as or minimum of 50 to 100K in a month for doing nothing. It's not network marketing. You don't need any referrals. You don't need anything. You're just impacting into the lives of people. So this is the sweetest part for me that I like in becoming a digital marketer. So you could, learn any of this, or if anybody wants to learn any of this, you can reach out to me personally on how you can start or how you can start making money by becoming a digital marketer. If you still don't know how to start or what to do or how you can make money, because we are running a masterclass program that teaches people how to design a website or a blog, how you can become a consultant in digital marketing, and how you can also become a lucrative affiliate marketer. The other one is sell a digital market. It's meant to be set up a digital marketing agency, which I already did by setting up Project 23 project 23 media.com. It's a digital marketing agency, that provides digital solutions to brands and organizations. This is my own personal pet project. We've also partnered with diverse real estate organizations in promoting their properties as well. So this is a digital marketing agency. We consult for several brands and organizations in Lagos Island, US, France, to put their brand and businesses on the world map, leveraging on the internet. It's very simple to set up one. If you want to know how, it's part of our masterclass, and we're going to walk you through that. It includes creating a website or web development, mobile app development, digital marketing, branding solutions like branding, like logo, complimentary cards, helping people have their personal brand and reaching their target audience generally. So these are our partners, who've worked with these companies so far since inception of setting up this digital marketing agency. So there are a million and one things you can do on the internet, but the issue is starting first. So if you have what they call the imposter syndrome, you're not alone, but overcoming it is the issue. So this is an example. This is my own personal company on how you can become a digital marketing or have a digital marketing agency. So back to the presentation. So attend conferences and networking events is one of the ways you can get your clients. So when you have your branding, you have your complimentary card and all of those, you go for events, marketing conferences, networking, network with people, exchange cards, let them know what you do, let them know who you are. You have to be passionate about what you do. Podcasting also is one of the sweetest ways of marketing digitally. Within 3 weeks, we've already reached 100 plays, which is a very huge milestone for me, considering the fact that I started from nothing and we've already achieved that. So 100 people have, my podcast has been played 100 times and a lot of people has been inspired. People go back to play it several times. So, and I've closed some real estate deals via that medium, So if you have a niche, like I said earlier, you can use your podcasting. For some people that are camera shy, podcasting is a platform you can use to reach. They don't have to see you. All you have to do is record your voice, edit it and put it out there on the internet. Strangers will listen to it because there's a platform that automatically publishes it on a lot of platforms for you. So people from different parts of the world, I've had people from Germany, Spain, US, France, Ireland, Nigeria listen to my podcast. Majority of them I don't even know. So these are the ways you can start your digital marketing career. So when I'm done with the presentation, I will answer some of the questions and now run the Facebook ads for you. So digital business ideas you can do once you've learned the digital marketing skill, like the digital training and channels you can use to reach out to your audience. Number one is becoming a real estate consultant. With this, you can earn as much as £1 million in a month, 500K in a month. I mean, your commissions are crazy. Don't worry about that. So trust me, once you learn this skill and once you start making this money, you start seeing money as nothing. The other business idea you can learn is affiliate marketing. So this one you can earn it depends on you though. You can earn as low as 100K per month. But it depends on your passion, it depends on your zeal. It depends on how passionate and how committed you are to do this. I will teach you how to do that, but that will be part of our masterclass. Teaching you how to do that, from creating a website to running your banner and driving traffic to your website. to enable you reach your target audience, and different platforms you can sign up without paying a dime. This is one of the businesses you can do without capital, without investing anything, and you're not referring anybody. Real estate to referrals, yeah. Refer someone talk about real estate, and you get paid for every deal that you close. So you get paid a certain commission, but trust me, it runs in millions. And then the other one is importation from China, which I stated earlier that I did personally just to play with it, not for anything serious, just for fun. And it was cool though. From your phone, you import from China, and I sold everything from China. That I bought it directly from China. I sold over 2 weeks ago. I ordered human hair from Ireland, from China here, and it got delivered to me. Human correct hair at a very affordable price. And if I want to resell that, I know how much I will sell it, and I know how much I'm going to make. So that's just an example. And before I left Nigeria, I ordered shoes, sneakers from them. They shipped it directly to me, about 50 pairs and 20 pairs, sorry. And I sold everything in a week just on the internet. I don't have a physical store. I don't have anything. The shoes were delivered to my house, and I sold them leveraging on Facebook. People from different parts of Nigeria, Owerri, Abuja, Port Harcourt, Benin, Lagos, reached out to me. Until today, I don't know them. Once they order, they make their payment, and I bill it to them. So cost of billing, cost of buying, cost of everything was included in my selling price, and I still made 100% profit on it. So drop shipping, let me give you an idea. Say for example, you're not a fashion designer. I don't know anything about fashion, for instance, yeah. And Nadia is a fashion designer, right? So what I do is I have a website, a fashion design website, where I post Nadia's design on it, right? So I sell it. For example, I can buy it, or Nadia can give them to me at the rate of 2.5, and I can sell it at the rate of 5,000 or 4K or 3K. That's drop shipping, more like being a middleman. Also, it's not capital intensive. You are not investing a dime in it. So when people place their orders, you buy it from the original seller and resell to people. Everything is on the internet. It's not affecting whatever job you are doing. It's not affecting your previous job. It's not affecting anything. Everything still goes on. If you have a full-time job, it still goes on as planned. So if you want to know how you can set up any of this, chat me up privately. I'll give you a link to register for the master class. These are not free classes, but really affordable ones for the value you are going to get from them. So yeah, these are strategies you can use on business strategies for whatever niche you decide to take. You could use cold calling. If you're working with me, if I'm your mentor and you're in my mentorship class, I can give you the high net worth contact of top men and big men in Lagos Island, Ikoyi, VI, Banana Island. Say for example, you are selling a business to business kind of product, like maybe real estate or technology, supplies, equipment. Cold calling is one of very good tools you can use, and targeting your right audience saves you a lot of stress and drama. Email marketing, CSR as a cost-related marketing tool. Oh, my network is started again. Okay, CSR as a cost. What's going on? Okay. Okay. CSR as a cost-related. Please, if you can hear me, type a 111. If you can hear me, type a 111. So I know I'm not talking to myself. Yeah, the network is poor. I'm sorry about that. Well, can you all hear me? Type a 111 if you can hear me, so I go on. Thank you. Okay, let me continue. Thank you. Thank you so much. So platforms to use for lead generations and closing deals. Lead generation using your website. So website is very key in starting your digital marketing class or journey or career. So this is on the last move. Sorry, my stop. So yeah, so if you want to learn, I've come to the end of the presentation. So if you have any questions or you want to join or sign up for the masterclass, these are my contact for those people on this platform who do not have my contacts personally. You can either chat me up on WhatsApp or on this number or Instagram or email on my websites. You could reach me on any of these platforms. So let me answer your questions before we move to the Facebook training. So um, Alan asked, how do you put ads on WhatsApp? Now, one of the ways you can run WhatsApp marketing is by increasing your status views or by running your BC. Majority of people on this platform are from my WhatsApp, right? So I built my brand to a reasonable or to a sizable number. So right now I have over 200 views on my WhatsApp, right? So when I post something, the 100 plays I had were from my WhatsApp on my podcasting. 100 plays I got came from my WhatsApp. It's just this coming week, we are having a guest on our show where we are going to interview a guest to tell us about her journey and share her story with us. We are going to move to other social media platforms like, sorry, excuse me, other social media platforms like Facebook and Instagram. But so far, for the past 3 weeks, it has been on WhatsApp, leveraging on either BC or your WhatsApp status. So in order for you to change your WhatsApp to a channel, you need to increase the contacts on your phone. What that means is, if you have a product you are selling, for example, you ask people to post it on their status, right? And before you can share the information to them, they need to save your contacts. So that way you increase your contacts and increase your views. That's one way. Secondly, you can create a WhatsApp group of people involved, included in it. People join that WhatsApp group by signing or filling out a Google form, right? So filling out that Google form gives you their name and their contacts. So before they can join the WhatsApp group, they have to go through filling the Google form. So automatically, everybody on that WhatsApp group has saved their number on your phone. So what you now do is to share the contacts with people on the group. So when they download and save, everybody's contact has been saved on everybody's phone. So that way your number of contacts has increased, meaning that when you post on your status, your WhatsApp view increases, right? So your target audience or your audience or even people who don't need your services can always refer people to you. I've gotten a lot of referrals from my WhatsApp views, so that's one way. These are the ways you can use to run your advert on WhatsApp, constantly building your brand and constantly finding ways to increase your contacts, thereby increasing your status. So your WhatsApp views. So say, for example, if you want to increase your WhatsApp views, if you want to increase your WhatsApp views, that way save people's contacts and um, get them, save people's contacts and get them to save yours. So my internet, sorry. Okay, I'm back. So somebody asks, how do one start as an affiliate marketer? Well, starting as an affiliate marketer, you need to sign up for our masterclass for $25, really cheap and affordable. So which includes us mentoring you through the process on how you can become a very good affiliate marketer, stress-free. All you need is a phone. You don't necessarily even need a laptop. If you have a phone, you are good to go. So in that class, we're going to teach you how to create a website, first of all, then how to sign up on particular affiliate marketing platforms that you don't need to pay a dime for, right? Most of the challenges people have for businesses is that they are capital intensive. They need to invest before they start up. So this affiliate, the platforms we are going to give out to you, you don't need to pay anything. All you need to do is sign up and promote these brands and services on your website, but it has to be with your niche. You have to create a niche for yourself. Personally, I would say a platform that reaches out to people that you can easily use to engage your audience. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if you have, for example, my own niche, for instance, is business entrepreneurship journey, and empowerment stuff that has to do with personal branding, real estate investment, how you can avoid fraud, digital marketing class, and everything. So when someone talks about Kels or Dr. Kels, they know who I am or they know what I do, which I already mentioned in my personal branding podcast. So if you want to know how you can brand yourself personally, you need to listen to that podcast and know how you can effectively brand yourself, to reach out to your target audience. Because one of the fastest ways to retain your customers is by building trust. For instance, now in real estate, when we're selling property, we don't sell, people buy you, not the land. Do you understand? People that are buying land, they buy you, not the land. They're buying the property because you are involved. So that way, you've built a significant amount of trust to them. So that's it basically. So that's how you start. If you want to know, you have to join the master class. So we teach you everything from the scratch. It's a mentorship class. We give you the link to watch the videos. So if you have any issues, you reach out to me directly, a one-on-one section on how you can take it up from there. So I guess that answers your questions. So thank you so much. This is done for joining the presentation. I'm going to share my screen right now to teach you how to run Facebook ads. Running Facebook ads is very dicey, in the sense that if you don't target the right audience, you are going to lose money. Trust me. So most people are having issues with that. So, for example, if you are selling land, for instance, you shouldn't be targeting students or 18 years old. Don't get me wrong, there's some 18 years old that can purchase landed properties, but I mean, it's 1 out of 10 or 2 out of 10. So you need to target the right audience. When I ran my sponsored ads for my organization, Nigerian Real Estate for Investors in Nigerian Real Estate Investment for Nigerians in Diaspora, I targeted Nigerians in diaspora, right? People in Canada, Nigerians in Dublin, Nigerians in the US, So that way you're hitting the right people, because Google or Facebook takes your, they use, there's something it's called artificial intelligence, where I don't know if it has happened to you, whereby I can be thinking about doing a class or learning digital marketing, and it pops up on my phone. Some people say it's diabolical, but it's not, So your phone listens to you, or you will have talked about it, and they pop up, or target audiences pops up on your timeline based on the algorithm, and your area of interest. That's what Google Analytics does for you, picking your customer behavior and demographics. So if you run sponsored ads on Google Ads or search engine automation, it takes you to the right audience. So that's what running a targeted Facebook ads does for you. Techno, I'm sorry, you said network didn't allow me to hear you well on how to make people fill a Google form. Okay, what I was saying about filling, Bola, thank you so much. What I meant by filling a Google form is, somebody asked the question, how can you run marketing on your WhatsApp? Because I used WhatsApp as one of the targeted tools for pushing your businesses out there. So someone asked, how can you run marketing on your WhatsApp, right? So I said, okay, one of the ways you can run marketing on your WhatsApp is by increasing your WhatsApp status or your WhatsApp views. So what that means is, one of the ways you can increase your WhatsApp views is by increasing your contacts. So I gave out 2 ways you can increase your contacts, right? One way you can use to increase your contacts is by, if you have a business you want to sell, you tell people to sign up, to tell people to save your contacts. If you have a business you want to sell, you tell people to save your contacts before you give out whatever free service you're offering. Say, for instance, now, before I add you to my WhatsApp state group, right? I'll tell you to save my contact. Maybe a complete stranger pops up. Or I can tell Nadia, Nadia, please help me post this thing on your status. So if someone is interested, the person reaches out to me, I'll tell the person, save my number first, then post it on your status so I can view your status. That way, I know that you really saved my number and my WhatsApp view is increasing. That's option one. Option two is creating a group of people, right? So you have to create a Google form. I don't know if you know what Google form is, but Google form, people use it for survey purposes, right? So you could use it for this purpose as well. So when you create a Google form, you fill out the details where people should fill out before they can join your group. So you link your WhatsApp group to the Google form, right? So before they can join your WhatsApp group, their numbers has already been saved on your phone. Do you understand? So by filling them, because if the form will pop up a question, what number do you use on WhatsApp? So you put in that number and put in your name. So the form saves it on my phone. Let's say I'm the admin of the group now, right? So everybody that joins my group joins that group through the Google form. So for everybody that have joined that group, I've saved their number on that form. So as soon as they join the group and the group is full and locked, I will now post the form, the Google form, the contacts, because all the contacts has already been saved on my phone. So I will paste everything on the group. So everybody, say we have 200 people in the group, for example, everybody's number has already been saved. As long as, say for example, now I paste the form on the group, right? And Nadia downloads that form on her phone. She has automatically downloaded everybody's contacts on her phone. Likewise me, I've automatically downloaded everybody's contact on my phone, right? So what that means is everybody's contact on that group has everybody's number. I don't know if I'm making sense. So if I post an advert on my status, or I post anything on my status, everybody on my group that views WhatsApp status will view my status. So that way I've increased my WhatsApp view from 200 to 400. And trust me, it's one way of making money, because a lot of people have up to 3,000 views on their status on a daily basis. So when you have that amount of number, brands and organizations will pay you to publicize on your WhatsApp status. I stated earlier that 90% of my clients came online and 80% of those clients were from my WhatsApp. Now, initially, when I started real estate, my mentor at the time told me, I was wondering, how do I start? And he told me, Kels, use your WhatsApp or start from somewhere. You know, I was using my WhatsApp. Then I was a copper. So I was wondering, like, people on my contacts, they really don't have money, you know. So, but funny thing is, most of them patronized my business from my WhatsApp status, right? Or the ones that couldn't patronize referred. So you really never can tell. People are making money from their status or from their WhatsApp status. So that's one way. The second way you can make money, which I stated earlier, is once you have a significant amount of views, I said, personally, I will pay you to run adverts on your platform. Do you understand? Because I've paid a couple of people to run adverts on their platform. My podcast launching next week, I'm paying an influencer that has up to 3K views on our contact to post it on our status. So that's one way you can make money. So you can be earning as much as 3K per day or 10K per week, because if you have 10 people paying you 3K, that's 30K. A friend of mine is running how to edit with your phone, right? Using an application. I'm not going to give out the name of the app, but I mean, it's very simple. It's a very common app and people don't know. So what he does is you pay him 3K to teach you how to edit with your phone. And I'm in that group for anything, and we are over 30 people in that group. So multiply 30 by 3K. So everybody in that group has paid 30K. You know, so he teaches you how to edit, how to clone, how to do sound effects, how to make Instagram comedy skits. So that's what I started earlier by saying that if you really want to make money, you are either selling a service or a product, or also alternatively, you are providing a solution to a problem. That way you can never be broke. And if you really want to leverage or start a digital marketing career, try to learn affiliate marketing. Trust me, the 3 platforms I mentioned, you don't need capital to start up. You're not paying a dime, and you're going to make money. You're going to make as much as 100K in a month. But it's relative. Some people can make less, some people can make more. I'm not exaggerating. It all boils down to your passion and your desire to do it. You know, it depends. If you're not doing anything, you don't expect to get paid. And it's really very easy. No, it's not a network marketing thing. You're not doing any marketing, network marketing, anything. No, it's your own. You have to have a blog or a website where you're talking about. I gave you an example of Plan B with Oge, where she talked about working from home. Her target audience are working moms and single women, or people who are unemployed. So on her platform, she can put the banners of these affiliate marketing links. So when people are reading her blogs, they click on the links or they register and she gets paid. Do you understand? So that way you don't need to pay a dime to anybody to start up. So my auntie's on this platform. Sorry, thank you so much. And she said her question is network didn't allow her hear about personalization. Okay, I was saying that if you really want to know much about personal branding, it's on my podcast, how effective it is for your business. I'll share the link with you after this class so you can listen to it and know how you can take your brand or your business to the other level. It's really very effective, especially if you're a startup, or why you need to personally brand yourself. So thank you. I've answered all the questions. So now I'm going to Facebook. That's the last part. I really don't want to bore you with my talk. I hope this seminar has been effective, or you've learned one or two things. If you really want to know how you can take it to the next step, chat me up privately and I'll walk you through the process personally. But for those people who want to, I'm doing a bonus class on running sponsored ads. So I'm going to share my screen back on how you can create a Facebook ad for your business. So I already opened the page because the last time we had training, network messed us up. So I didn't trust the network for today. So I didn't want stories, stories that touch, sorry. So yeah, so this is ads manager. So first of all, you need to have a page. I don't know if you have a business page, but you need to create a business page on your Facebook account. So if you've done that, if you've already created a business page, you go to your settings and you click on ad manager. These are my pages. So it takes me, if I want to run a sponsored ad for any of them, it takes me there. So let me just when I launched my digital marketing class, I ran a sponsored ads online using Facebook. And if you can see my screen, these are the results. So sorry, hold on. Okay. So yeah, so we had 32 clicks and we reached 5,000. Okay, there's demography. Let me go to performance. Hold on. So this is the advert I ran, ready to kickstart that project of yours, providing digital solutions for your brand. And people reached out to me from this platform, and I was sharing updates on my WhatsApp. For people on my WhatsApp, you would have seen the updates I was posting from my Google Analytics page about my returning users, and I had more returning users than new users. That simply means they're getting value or they like my site, or they like the businesses I'm rendering, and they're interested in working with me. So come in, let me check the dates. Hold on. April, this is May now. May 1st, okay, to dates. Hold on. Okay. So I'm going to show you my past results before we create a new one. Okay. So yeah, this is it. So we had 682 people that clicked on my link. The advert reached 49,000 people all over the world based on the target location I used. And I spent a total of roughly 10,000 naira for that advert. Now, this is relative. You can use whatever works for you. You are responsible for your own budget. Do you understand? So it's not, this is relative, but this is just the performance, overall performance. I had 682 people clicked on my link or visited my website. 49,000 people reached and 10K. So demography, all women, 52% women, and sorry, hold on. So 18 and above, 52%, 48%, 65. So for men too, all men. Sorry, hold on. So this is it basically. Audience network. This was like the target audience I reached. Facebook, Instagram, Messenger, delivery. So the first thing you need to do, if after this training you still don't understand or you have any issues, hit me up. I'll teach you for free. I'll walk you through the process on how you can go about it for free. So the first thing you need to do is click on create adverts. Choose a campaign, or let's say create a new campaign. So by creating a new campaign, you have to use any of these. Either what you want to do, what's your purpose of creating these adverts? What do you want to achieve? Sorry, I don't know why my system is. Choose your objective. Creating campaign for no. So what do you want to achieve by running these adverts? Is it brand awareness? Is it to reach? Are you trying to pull traffic to your website? Are you trying to engage people? Say, for example, pulling traffic means, I talked about the affiliate marketing, right? You have your website or your blog. So this is a purpose. This one is for directing traffic to your website or to get people to engage on your adverts, or people to view your videos or install application, or lead generation or messages. What this lead generation simply means is that, maybe we'll start with this. I'll use this as an example, right? The lead generation simply means that you are generating leads. What that means is, for your business now, anybody who fills your form, lead generation will automatically help you create a form. So anybody who fills your form can either input their phone number or email addresses, depends on you, right? So you can always do a follow-up on them using the information they've provided to you. So that way you're no longer spamming them or bumping into them. You just call them like, hi, my name is Kels, I'm calling you for Project 23. You fill the form on the adverts I run. So I guess you're interested in any of our services. So they will not tell you, okay, what service they're interested in. Then you talk to them. Then you close the deal. Closing the deal is another skill entirely you need to learn. One thing is to generate lead. Another thing is to close your lead. So yeah, so for the purpose of this training, we're going to do lead generation. So when you want to run your own adverts, you could use any of them. It could be traffic, it could be lead generation, it could be engagement, it could be messages. So whatever works for you. It could be brand awareness as well. So we're doing lead generation, right? So lead generation, yeah. So you continue. It's loading, sorry. So basically, it's just simply filling the form. That's just basically what it's about. So here is asking me what page. So I'm using this my company page, right? So this is the point whereby audience, custom audience. So I have several audiences I've used in the past. If you can see, Nigerians in diaspora, the target audience were about 26 million people living in Dublin, Lucan, Ireland, the age between 20 to 65. Kels, I ran an advert and I targeted, this must be a property advert, so my target audience were people who had interest in, or people who match or who live in diaspora or Chevron, people who work in Chevron, people who work in oil and gas manpower sources, people interested in land, people interested in landscaping, share oil workers, oil and gas development company, Nigerian Army, landlords, asset management, ExxonMobil, Pulse Nigeria, or Elton Nigeria. So I guess I was selling a property here and the target audience was 9.3 million people. So this is what I mean by targeting the right audience. So here also I was targeting people living in Banana Island, Lagos State, people who are first-time land buyers, people who are interested in Igbejuleki, people who are interested in real estate development, entrepreneurs, business owners, people who live in Ikoyi. So for this purpose, we're just going to do like a custom one. We'll create a new one and take it up from there. So location, US, maybe for example, the instance I gave about selling shoe, right? So you can't sell shoe or the shoe you bought from China to people in the US. So you either choose Lagos, Nigeria, you choose Abuja, people who live in Abuja. Or alternatively, you just choose Nigeria as a whole. It overrides the first two. See? So if you choose Nigeria as a whole, it's going to override the first two. So we are going to delete this US. It depends on what you're selling, like I said. So I'm using for instance, now you ordered human hair, for example, from China, and you want to sell it, or you are selling some other product. So these are ways, or your target audience should be in Nigeria, not you're shipping out. So your estimated reach is going to be 3,000 to 95,000 people, and estimated leads is 15 to 45 number of people who will click on your form. So the age should be 18 to 65. It's relative. It depends on you. You could change it to whatever works for you, 26, 30. Well, usually I use 18, but if you want to reduce it, you could use 25 to 65. See the lead drops. So gender, all genders. So you could use all or either men. If you are selling men, even if you are selling men wears, women too might be interested in buying something for their spouse. So it's always advisable to use all. So detailed demography and interest. So that's where this goes. So you have to demography and interest. So let's use their suggestions. It could be children. If you're using children's clothing, people who are interested in children's clothing, estimated size 288 people who have expressed interest in or like pages related to children's clothing. So that way, if you're selling children's clothing, you're hitting the right audience. Do you understand? You're targeting the right audience. So marriage, people who have expressed interest in or pages related to marriage. Let's say you are selling a book, being a marriage counselor. talking about marriage, how to save your marriage, and all. So this works for you. So boutiques, people who have expressed interest or pages related to boutiques. So if you're into fashion and all, so the estimated size of people that your adverts will reach is 592 million people. So it now depends on your budget. So let's click on boutique since we're selling clothes, So click on it. So it has been added, right? So you choose another one, fashion accessories, you add shopping, clothing, shopping, online shopping, you know, shopping and fashion. Just play with it basically, Sha. You have to be creative and you have to know what you want. You know, everything I said is it depends on whatever you're selling. I cannot be clicking online shopping for someone that wants to buy land. Do you understand? Or someone that is selling medical equipment. So it depends on whatever you're doing. Reach people beyond when it's likely to improve performance. Okay, yeah, that works. Click on it. So automatic placement. So here, list generation. So you control your costs. That's why I said you call the shots. You choose how much you want to spend. Say cost per lead, you can say $5, for example. Right? So if it doesn't work, Facebook will let you know 5 naira or say 15 naira per lead. If it's too small, they will tell you, see reach is less than 10 because of the cost I'm choosing. So let's say 100 naira per lead. So your daily budget, you can reduce it if you want to 500 naira per day. If that's how much you want to spend, it depends. Like I said, so run my adverts continuously starting today or set a start and end date. So let me set a start and end date. So the start date will be today and it ends, say I want to run it for 2 weeks, it ends on the 25th of June. Do you understand? So you said the stuff is saying your ads of July, sorry, or say I want to end it in June for just 2 weeks, say 20th of June. So it says your ads will run for 14 days and you will spend no more than 7,000 naira. You're paying the money to Facebook. I'm just giving you like an example based on what I've done. So you can reduce it to 200 naira per day as your budget. It depends on you really. Okay, said you can't go less. Okay, and you can't go less than 400. So you can reduce it to 400 naira per day. So you spend 5,600 or thereabouts for your adverts. So raise your custom control, switch to the lowest cost bid. All right, hold on. Hope we're taking notes. If it's not clear, let me know. I would walk you through the process again or try and help you the way I can. Set me get 0 leads. Why is that? Review your detailed targeting, interest, behavior being either saved to review and to update, confirm that. Okay, now it's telling me to save, but I'm not saving it because of the purpose of this class. So let's go to the next stage. So I hope I'm not boring you guys. So I'm trying as much as possible to be fast so people don't get bored and lose interest. But this class is only for the purpose of those people who are interested in running sponsored ads and they really don't know how to go about it. So to have a recap, we're running a lead generation ad. So you're going to see how you create a form, instant form. So when people click on that thing, it automatically pops up on your Facebook, with their details, phone number, email address. It depends on what you fill out for them. I think my network is performing again. Okay, it's back. Give me a minute. So for tutorial purposes, note that any ad, if you have a Facebook page, business page, please make sure that it's connected to your Instagram account, so that you are killing one stone with two birds. Simply, when you run an ad on Facebook, it automatically runs on your Instagram page. Or you're running an ad on your Instagram page, it automatically runs on Facebook. So simply synchronize your Facebook business page to your Instagram page and convert your Instagram page to a business page. You can have one for, like me, I have several Instagram pages. My Dr. Kels official, I converted it to a business page for my podcasting. Everything I'm going to be posting there is about my personal brand and my podcast. Anything real estate will be posted on this DSF developers. That's my page on Instagram, so that I don't mix them up. So my digital marketing class, my podcasting, that Dr. Kels show, will be posted on my Dr. Kels official page. So any advert I run on that page automatically runs on Facebook. So that way you're reaching a wider audience. Do you understand? So yeah, so here you are going to choose whatever format you want, single image or video or carousel, two or more scrollable images. It depends on what you are posting. So here they already have like an image. I would have added one, but because I'm not running an advert, so no need. Or you can just click on add and choose from here. Facebook has a specification of what they're looking out for. So when you are getting a graphics designer to design your image for your Facebook adverts, make sure they reach the specific requirements. If not, it will be rejected. If you can see my screen, you can see the shoe. This is one of them I sold at the time. It was my favorite though, because it gave me the more money, the most money. One image can be used on this image is too small. Images can be, must be at least 500, which I said. So we use this sweet shoe. I miss this shoe, honestly. So yeah, so I bought the shoe from China. Made sense. So all these things they say China, as in when it came, it was confirmed. So, and everything got sold out on Facebook, running adverts like this. So yeah, let me not get you distracted. So this is how, tell people what your advert is about. So for sure, sorry, my brain is, slow. So let's just write anything. So fashion design and latest trend. Please take notes on my right hand side. You are seeing as I'm typing, it's popping up here. So affordable, quality, designer, footwear. Affordable. So yeah, then headline will be it's optional, but let's just put trendy footwear. Description will be see, if you look at down, you see sign up. We'll get to this point whether we'll change it or not. Please, if you are following me, can you put a 111? Let me not be talking to myself. Please type a 111. Let me know if we're together or if you are following me. Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. So this is an example. So we have Staunch Designs on this platform, right? He's a very, very talented fashion designer. That was the instance I gave about drop shipping. Him as a person can create a website and exhibit his brand. Look out for fashion shows, Lagos fashion shows, London fashion shows. Send out your designs or send in your application. Get people to model your clothes and run some stuffs online. Paying you can pay influencers. You can do a lot of stuff to put your brand out there. All you need to do is to be consistent, and you can run this kind of sponsored ads too for your business. So description will be, get this trendy and affordable footwear This is the description. Affordable, affordable, yeah, footwear. We are just a call away. So basically having a captivating caption helps too. It's going to help. Display link. Say you have a website. It's optional though. But say you have a website. Let's say www.projects23digitals.com. What it simply means is that they can easily visit your website for more. If, for example, they want to check out what you have or what you're offering, they will click on this link and it ports them to your website. So now by integrating Google Analytics code, we're going to teach you how to create Google Analytics. So when you've created Google Analytics, by integrating the code on your website, you can monitor your adverts. You can monitor the traffic. You can know where they are coming from. You can know where the advert is coming from, which people are viewing your website, where are they coming from. And Facebook also gives you insight too. Consumer insight, consumer behavior. Was it a bounce rate? Bounce rate is that they just come to your landing page and close it. But when they retain, they visit several links on your website. They go and Google Analytics will tell you the number of links that they clicked on. Either contact us or about us or more or portfolio or fashion store. It depends on whatever you're selling. So the analytics does all of those stuff for you. So call to action. I stated earlier that at the end of this class, when you want to go back, we're going to give you like SMART goals and action plan. Action plan simply means that, okay, take for example, now you don't have anything, or Staunch Designs now decides that, okay, Kels, I want to build a website, right? So his action plan would be, today is 6th, on the 10th of June, I would have hosted, on the 10th of June, I would have paid a web developer. On the 20th of June, my website will be ready and hosted, right? On the 30th of June, I would have run sponsored ads. That's action plan. Whatever you're planning, make it smart, strategic, obtainable goals. Then call to action. It could be sign up, it could be download, it could be apply now, it could be get offer, it could be learn more, it could be subscribe. It depends on what you want. If you are doing an event, you can click on book now, right? If you are running a job advert, apply now, apply for anything, apply for visa, apply for something. If you are selling a book or you're giving out a book for free, it could be download. So before they download, they would have filled out their details. So that way you've generated leads. So if you are running, after you've generated these leads, if you are running email marketing, for example, or SMS marketing, you are targeting the right audience. It's no longer bounce messages, because these guys or these leads you have are people who are interested in your business. You're not just talking to random people. You're talking to the right audience. So this is what we call lead generation for your business. It was one of the dynamics of digital marketing I listed at the beginning of the class. So for the purpose of this, we're going to use it's a book now. No, how are we booking? Get offer or learn more. Get offer, get quote. Get quote will work. So you can either edit the background colors if you want, but no need for that. I was looking for buy now, but I can't find it here. You're supposed to have something like a buy now, but get quotes is similar. Sign up, no, because you're not signing up. It depends on whatever lead generation advert you're running. You could be signing up for a free digital marketing class, right? If I was running a free digital marketing class advert, I'd have used sign up now. You understand? So people fill in their dates, name, email, phone number, and click on sign up. So automatically their details will be forwarded to me by Facebook. So when I start running my email marketing, I already have the targeted email addresses and I send out emails to them. So we move. Instant form. This was like a the previous one I did. See next. So I'll click on new form, headline. Sorry, type, okay, control or delete, submission. Form type. Form type. Use a form that quick fill outs. Okay, that one. Introduction. Use the image from your advert, or you can either upload a different image, So we don't need that. Get a quote for our trendy fashion designs. That's one. Then you click on questions. So this is the form part. I talked about email, full name, prefill, what's it called? Information. Ask for responses to questions that matters to your businesses. So here will be email. So here they fill in their email, they fill in their full name. If you want the name, user information or demographic, date of birth, gender, marital status, that's if you want, marital status, you could use gender, for instance, so gender, add another one, user information, contact information. If you want their phone number, include it so you can always call them to say, hi, thank you for signing up. My name is this. I'm interested in I would like to know how we can be of service to you. Full name, first name, last name, no demographic questions, marital, work information. You don't need all these ones though. Job title. It depends on whatever you're doing though. But for fashion, we chose. We don't need all these job title and the likes. So these ones are irrelevant. Job title, work phone number. You already have their phone number. You can use company name if you want. If you want though, but I feel it's not relevant. So user information, demographic questions, date of birth. Date of birth not necessary. Relationship not necessary. So cool. So yeah, this is how it's going to pop up on my right hand side. If you're seeing my screen, contact information, email, full name, gender, phone number, company name. So when they fill up these things, you see now you've generated quality leads. So you're not just targeting astray, you're talking to the right people, right? So let's move on. So privacy policy. Are the custom? No, not custom. This is just by clicking submit, you agree to terms and all those stuff you see. So that's just it, basically. Project 23, digitals.com. I think I recorded this class. I can always send it to you for recap for this training. Hopefully it saves. So thank you screen, yeah? So this is thanks. So what this means is introduction, questions. Here we filled out, enter your name, their details. So they fill out all these things and click on next. You see, 4 pages. So when they are done filling and they click on next, it takes them to privacy page. Once they are done with the privacy page, they click on submit. It tells them, this is what it tells them, thank you, you're all set. Your info has been sent to Staunch Designs, for example. Tap below to visit our website. How sweet. Do you understand? Do you understand what I'm saying? So that's it. You're all set. So I save and finish. So website link, www.project23digitals.com. So yeah, you're good. Questions, enter a message. Welcome So staunch designs. So good. Okay, don't stress me. Please don't stress me. So intro, briefly describe what people will receive. We will receive a welcome message from our CEO. Okay. Number one fashion. So there you go. So finish. See, we're set. So thank you guys. That's all. When you finish, you publish, and Facebook replies you within 30 minutes to tell you if your advert was successful or not. Confirm. This is it. So thank you so much for having me as your host. I look forward to having this meeting some other time, probably in the next week. So if any of you is interested in if you are interested, sorry, hold on, give me a minute. Let me share my screen one more time. Oh, I closed the door. Oh, hold on. If you're interested in learning any of, if you're, in fact, all of them, they are embedded in our master class. So if you are interested in signing up for our master class, please send me a message on WhatsApp or my email. Let me just run the advert again for you. But trust me, you're going to make a lot of money on the affiliate marketing class. So our master class provides mentorship, digital marketing mentorship class, where we are going to run through how to generate leads on other mediums, teaching you how you can make at least 100K a month from affiliate marketing. Like I said, it depends on you though. My success story will definitely be different from yours. So you can earn more than me. You can earn up to 200K. You can earn at least 50K, but it depends on how passionate you are. So, like I said, wherever you are, you could use your laptop. If you don't have a laptop, no issue, no worries at all. You can use your smartphone, because my phone is always is my office. I'm always online. So yeah, dynamics of digital marketing. Facebook marketing was what I just ran with you. Google Analytics was treated 2 weeks ago. But what we are going to teach you in our marketing class is how to create a Google Analytics account, and also how to integrate the links on each and every page of your website, from home page to about us to whatever pages on your website to contact us. So that means you track the consumer behavior on each page. That's what you're going to learn in the masterclass. Content marketing. I already have some amazing content marketers on this platform in this training. One of them is Ben. The video he did for me is amazing. I swear, I really can't tell you how grateful I am. And a lot of people like that work. So it's definitely going to get you referrals from there. Search engine optimization. We're going to teach you how to use the right search engine keywords for your businesses. Lead generation, I just gave you an example on Facebook. There are different ways you can generate leads for your businesses. Email marketing, WhatsApp marketing, I've already talked about it, how you can generate, how you can make money from WhatsApp. So website creation, we're going to teach you how to create a website, and we're also going to teach you how to launch your podcast. How exciting is that? So yeah, how to start. You can pick any of these. get a mentor. I'm at your service. Get a job as a digital marketer, become a freelancer, become a blogger, become an affiliate marketing, the easiest and the sweetest. Set up a digital marketing agency, podcasting, attend conferences and network marketing events. So these are ideas. You can either join me in my real estate team, which is going to be cool, or you can become an affiliate marketer, or you can choose to import from China, which I stated earlier. It depends on whatever. You have to pick what is trending and what people will like. There are a lot of amazing stuffs you can pick. What I'm going to give you is the website you can get it really cheap, and also my Chinese contacts there that you can she can make the orders and reservations for you and ship it for you to Lagos, Nigeria. Then you pick it up from there. Drop shipping, I can tell you okay how you can become a drop shipper with different companies, maybe Amazon or personal brands, like Staunch Designs or Nadia Fashion, for example. So yeah, so thank you so much. So you can reach me. This is my WhatsApp number, or you follow me on Instagram, or send me an email, or visit our website, whichever one you prefer. So if you have any questions, thanks a lot, Kels. It's part of educative. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you guys for staying with me. I really do appreciate. So yeah, let me go back. I can't find. Oh, stop sharing. Yeah, see you guys. I'm signing out now. I'm ending the class. I'll see you guys on my WhatsApp. Peace out. Bye.